Do people constantly tell you things and you think, oh, you're just being nice? Do you hear the voice saying you're not good enough and you really shouldn't even try? Maybe you even do something, but during the entire time you minimize what it is. You say to yourself, or maybe even out loud, well, I'll stop if you don't want me to. Or if you think I'm dead weight, then just tell me and I won't be a part. Or I really don't think I could do that. Do you say those things? Have you ever wondered why? Well, that's our question today. Hi, everyone, and welcome again to another episode of the Eternity Changer Show. This is the show where every week I talk about all the mental and practical things that you should go through as you're pursuing your dream and your calling. My name is Paul Allen Clifford, and I'm your host, and I'd love for you to ask your questions, join me in the discussion, etc. Just head on over to trinitydigitalmedia.com/contact. If you're watching this on video, either at trinitydigitalmedia.com or on YouTube, feel free to leave your comments below, and I'll certainly get to them. Unless they're rude or just not pertinent, then I will block you and you will not know. So in that case, you'll know that I'm not going to respond. So anyway, you can also hit me up on Twitter, Paul Allen Cliff, PaulAlanclif, and that's a good way to get a hold of me as well. For several years, I've struggled with an enemy that told me it was my friend. That enemy was insecurity. Insecurity lies to you. It says that it's your friend. It says that it's keeping you from making a fool out of yourself. It says to you, look, you don't have to do this. You don't have to do that. Just be quiet. Be in the background. Be who you really don't want to be, but you think you need to be for the sake of other people. That's what insecurity says to you. And it's a big, fat lie. First off, I want to identify if you have insecurity. If you're always minimizing your efforts, if you're always telling people, you know, I really didn't do that much when you actually did. If someone says you did a great job and you think, oh, you're just being nice. Or if you're a part of a team and you're always saying something like, well, I can bow out if you don't need me, or I know I'm just dead weight, or anything like that, that's insecurity. Here's another way to tell. If someone were to say out loud to you the things that you say to yourself, and you would feel offended, or you might agree with them on a level where you really wished it wasn't true, and you felt like you were a bit found out, that's probably insecurity. And it's not helpful. Not even a little bit. You should punch that enemy in the face. I'm serious. If you have insecurity in your life that is whispering to you that you suck, it is an enemy. You need to ignore it. You need to say to yourself, that is a lie. That's trying to keep me from being who I was made to be. Insecurity is just this horrible, horrible thing that really you just need to get past. I've dealt with this with a few friends of mine, in addition to dealing with this for myself. And one thing that I've noticed is A lot of times they don't even know that they're having insecurity. They'll say, no, no, I'm being realistic. No, really, I do suck. No, you do not. It actually makes me a little mad when I talk to these people because they are insulting my friend. Kind of in the same way when you talk to one friend and they're insulting another, that makes you a little mad if you like the person that they're insulting. It should make you a little mad if you have a friend who is insulting themselves. And not that they're making the occasional joke. I'm talking about the person that says, well, you know, I'm really kind of an idiot, so you really shouldn't listen to me, or I really don't know what I'm talking about here, or I'm dead weight in this team, so just get rid of me. Any of that stuff should make you mad. Now, it might not because the person saying it is who they're insulting. But I've said it to my wife before. Quit insulting my wife. No one talks about my wife that way. Even my wife. So that's something that you should maybe say to yourself is, no one talks about me that way. Even me. Think about it. Look at some of the people that you look up to. Are they insecure? Are they always apologizing for their shortcomings? Or are they bold? Are they really fun to interact with? Do you hear them say things like, I'm really no good at this? Or, by the way, I'm really no good at this when they are. So, in my area where I do technology, if I were to say, I'm really no good at video, that is a lie. Now, I might not be Steven Spielberg, but only Steven Spielberg is Steven Spielberg. So I should embrace who I am and my current skill level, not say, well, I'm really no good at this, when I'm above average. If you're above average, you're good enough to claim that you're good. So, by all means, do just that. So, are you someone who deals with insecurity? Are you someone that really needs to punch it in the face? I think you probably are. Now, you might show your insecurity in another way, by the way. You might be bold and faking it. There are a lot of people like that. Robin Williams was like that. Bold, but faking it. He was someone that, at least his public persona, was one where you felt like, this is a guy who's really confident in who he is. But later we found out that's not the truth. Comedians are often the case like this, that they're bold and they're outspoken and they might insult themselves, but you think it's self-deprecating humor. That's okay. When in fact what it is it's insecurity. It's the fact that they don't actually believe that they're someone that's worth being around. They don't actually believe that there's someone that's lovable. And that's a horrible way to be. So, if you're that way, if you're someone who's very insecure about who you are, if you're someone that thinks, I don't know why you're around me, I don't know why you're my friend. Kind of when I started dating my wife, I used to say, thank you for loving me. Because I didn't feel like a girl could. So I felt extra thankful for that. But I was made special. You were made special. You are the only one of you in the universe. Now, and that's, by the way, the case even if you're a twin. I've got more than one set of friends who are twins, and they are starkly different from their twin sibling. So, if you think that you're not special, it's a lie. And by the way, you don't need to believe in God like I do to believe that you were made special. Of all the molecules in the universe, the ones that make your body have never come together in exactly the same way before and will never again. You are special. I'm sorry that I'm mad. I'm sorry that I'm pissed off at Insecurity, but it has robbed literally years of my effectiveness. And so I just have to be mad at it, just as I have to be mad at all the injustice in the world. I have to be mad at the things that have robbed people of who they were meant to be. So, punch insecurity in the throat like it is trying to kill you instead of coddling it like it is your best buddy, because it's not. Insecurity is your enemy. And if you can get this right, if you can really believe that you can accomplish great things, then you'll go out and change eternity. If you like this show, don't hesitate to subscribe either on YouTube or at trinitydigitalmedia.com/subscribe. It's absolutely free, and you don't have to think about the latest episode and if you've seen it or not, because you'll get it automatically. Share this with a friend. That's the best way to get the word out about the show. Quite frankly, this particular show, I'm considering, if it doesn't get more uptake, I'm considering stopping it. I'm running low on things to say anyway, so if more people aren't involved, then there are other shows that are much more popular. So, subscribe and share this with a friend to help decide if this show stays going in its current iteration. Drop me a line, Paul at trinitydigitalmedia.com, and leave a comment. trinitydigitalmedia.com/contact. If you like it, if you want more, or if you say, no, you've done enough here, Paul. Any of those. Until next time, this is Paul Allen Clifford with trinitydigitalmedia.com.